Good morning and welcome. This is Brad Waller coming to you from my 1967 Chevelle again. And today I'm changing topics a little bit and I'm changing things up instead of getting all set and editing and doing everything. And so usually I record a video and I post it the next day for the next day. So I'm ahead of schedule, but this one can't wait because this is timely and topical. And this is the subject of school shootings. And I don't normally get into politics, although I am an elected official. In fact, maybe that's why I don't do it. I don't share posts on Facebook that are politically charged, that kind of thing. But this one hits way too close to home. One of the things that happened when I was elected to school board, I felt a strong sense of ownership over all of the school sites and all of the kids. They felt like they were now my kids, and the schools felt like they were now mine. So if I drive by on the weekend and I see somebody skateboarding on the roof of a school, I immediately make a phone call, and I either call the superintendent or I call the chief of police, whatever's the appropriate thing for whatever I see, and I take care of it because these are my schools and I want to make sure everything is good. And I'm not even going to call it a tragedy. It's a criminal act. This school shooting just really pisses me off. The fact that this happens over and over again and we do nothing about it. And, people say, we have too many guns. People say we don't have enough guns. We need to arm all the teachers. We need metal detectors. We need to lock the doors. A lot of those things don't work. I know how this works. I know what's going on. Guess what? We do have locked doors. All someone has to do is jump over the fence with a backpack full of weapons. That's easy. They say, oh, well, geez, if he didn't have a gun, he'd just use a knife. Well, you're not going to have some kid rampaging through a school, killing 17 able-bodied students and teachers with a knife. That's not going to happen. Arming all the teachers and all the students. We need to have everybody armed because if somebody comes in, then they wouldn't be able to do this. Well, okay, maybe that's true. But have you ever been at a high school? How many fights per year did you have at your high school? Imagine what this would be like if everybody had guns. That's totally ludicrous. Arming all the teachers. Have you ever seen a simulation of what they do? And they have a class full of people that are trained gun users, and they do a simulation where they have, they're all being trained for some class, and they've got paintball guns, and then guess what? They surprise them and have somebody jump into the room and start shooting. Those are abject failures. The people that are so big on, oh, geez, if everybody had a gun, this would end right away, doesn't work. They panic, they misdraw their weapons, lots of problems. It just doesn't work. And these are people that are gun owners who expect that they know what they're doing, as opposed to a teacher who has no idea. Now, if you've got a teacher who is a trained weapons expert, that's another thing. I might even consider that. But to say, yes, let's have a gun in every classroom, I would be so scared by that. They say we need to have armed guards on the campuses. How many armed guards? Our high school is 57 acres. It takes you a good 5 minutes to go between one end of the campus and the other, maybe more. I'm thinking 5 minutes if you know where you're going and you got some speed behind you. If you're walking, I don't know if you could even do it in 5 minutes. So you would probably need, for a campus like ours, 40, 50 armed guards to have 1 minute response to anywhere on the campus. These things are over in minutes. So to have one police officer on your campus, which we do have it many times, isn't going to make a difference. They're not going to get there in time. I believe many of the school shootings in the past have had armed guards on the campus, and it didn't help. So the solution is mental health, and I will say it here, It is gun control. You've got to get the guns or the ammunition, one of the two, you got to figure it out of these people's hands. The AR-15 and similar types of weapons are the weapon of choice. Now, if you take those away, if you say, okay, no more AR-15s, yes, I agree. They'll replace it with some other similar weapon. But those weapons just do not belong in civilian hands. You need to figure out what are the weapons that are reasonable for honest, law-abiding citizens to have. And let them have those, but with limited ammunition and limited clips. California did that. They limited the size of the clip. We've got to do something like that to make a difference, or this will just keep on going over and over, and it won't end. And we need to end this. And with that, I will end my broadcast. Brad Waller, signing out.